Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Fallout 4 Sim Settlements 2. We're going to pick up right where we left off. I'm literally started this recording the second that I ended the last one. So let's just close these real quick. But let's go ahead and talk to Lupe now. Lupe, what's up, Lupe?
That's it. We're done. What do you think? Did we make a good outpost?
Yeah. It's good work. Looks almost pre-war.
This place almost looks pre-war. How do you manage that?
You're exaggerating. But if what you said is even half true, we must have done a good job.
Considering how fast we built it, I don't think we could ask for better. It'll serve our needs.
Meet with Lupe at the comm station. Alright. I'm kinda here.
Okay then. Let me just establish a connection with the HQ. Then this outpost is officially operational. This will just take a few moments.
You gonna sit back down or no?
Sounds like we're already in contact. You work fast, kid.
That's nothing to do with me. Or the radio tower. I'm still setting everything up.
Huh. Maybe it's Jake, checking in by radio?
Anyone there?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Listen. No. Hide. Much. Inbound. Action.
I don't think that's Jacob.
Must. Forwarding. Interception.
That sounds like a robot. Who is this?
Who are you?
Allowing. Fight.
Fleet Lead, this is Spearhead Command. Captain Lamont requests status update on fleet position. Over.
Command, this is Admiral Hewlett. Carrier Drake suffered engine problems and has fallen back. Rest of fleet in position and holding. Over.
Oh no.
Good to hear. AGs 2 to 12 are poised and ready at Weymouth Ruins. Secondary land incursion will begin once your fleet is beached and troops unloaded. Please confirm landing locales. Over.
Wait, they're landing?
4 troop ships each to Phillips, Nahan, Revere, Nordhagen, and Wollaston Beach. 2 additional to South Boston Port if tide permits. Over.
Understood and confirmed. Stand by for go-ahead. Captain Lamont will contact shortly. Then begin Commonwealth assault. Over and out.
More intercepted gunner comms. How'd you do that?
Not sure.
I'm not sure.
Either way, just got some valuable intel. Sounds like those gunner ships are right at our doorstep.
Hey, guys. I've finished establishing the link to the HQ.
Jake, this is Aiden. We just received some intel.
Yeah, I know. We heard it too. The message was being piped to the comm array. Just don't ask me why or how or who it was from.
What did you hear?
What did you hear?
Pretty much everything you did. It sounded like someone was trying to make contact with you, and then it ended with us picking up gunner comms instead. Weird.
Alright, well, we can talk about it later.
We can talk about it later.
Actually, now that I think about it, thanks to overhearing those gunner comms, we can now probably pinpoint the exact location of the gunner fleet. Knowing the exact location, artillery should be able to take out every ship with just one volley. Nice and clean. Everyone killed in one strike.
Having second thoughts?
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
No. No, this is the right thing to do. It's just, once we fire that artillery, there's no one doing that.
Fleet location?
Do you have a fix on the location?
No, not yet. We'll have to feed the data into the comm array first. But once it's done, we'll know precisely where to hit.
Alright, fire the
Give the
artillery.
signal to open fire.
Roger that, Slick. Feeding telemetry data into the comm array now. And... that's it! We got the coordinates of the gunner fleet. We are good to fire!
Syncing with the comm array. Okay, we got it.
Fire!
Was it? Where are these things shooting at? I'm not even seeing where these things are shooting at. Oh. Did we actually hit something?
Take that, gunner scum.
Lupe, what does the radio tower say? Did we get them all?
I think... Yeah, we hit the fleet. But, wait. There's something...
What?
Hey there.
What? Lupe.
Hey.
Jake!
What?
Multiple gunner aircraft. I think they're heading to the HQ.
Shit! Mansfield, get security on the roof now! Missile launchers are Batman's!
Where did those aircraft come from?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe there
crap.
was another gunner ship? Not with the fleet?
What are you waiting for? Find it and blast it out of the water!
I'll try.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
give me a few minutes.
Sir, that's one of the vertebrates. It took damage and was forced to land. Gunner troops are inbound.
Damn it. Lupe, keep working. The chief and I will deal with the gunners.
Alright, take out incoming gunners. And this is why I love this mod. Alright, let's go kill some gunners. I don't have much ammo. They're all over this way. Hello, boys. And goodbye, boys. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh crap, there's a dude! Alright. That's a
That's the
grenade.
last one. Good job. Let's check in with Lupe.
Circle of life, I guess.
Return to Lupe. Alright, I'm gonna have to repair my stuff here soon. What'd you get?
Hey there.
I've almost found the last gunner ship. But it's far away. I think it's a carrier. The radio tower is still scanning.
Hello, is anyone there? We need help.
Mansfield, it's Aiden. Where's Jake?
He's on the roof with the others. They shot down some gunner fighter planes, but there's a vertibird circling and we can't take it down.
That's not good.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, I've not even told you the worst part yet. Jake thinks that the vertibird is carrying a nuke.
A what?
What? A nuke?
Jake suspects that once we run out of ammo, the vertibird will make a pass and drop it right on top of us.
Damn bastard gunners! They can't take the HQ back, so they're gonna blast it instead!
I'm needed on the roof. Whatever you do, please hurry. We can't hold out much longer.
Damn it! We need to get back and stop that vertibird!
But how?
Any idea how we can do that?
Hey, why don't we take the gunner vertibird that landed nearby? I can probably get it airborne again. Then we could fly it back. Maybe use its minigun against the one trying to drop the nuke?
That's good thinking, kid. Come on, let's go.
Oh, but wait. What about the carrier ship? It might send more aircraft. Someone needs to stay and fire the artillery once the radio tower gets aloft.
Fine. You stay. The chief and I will...
No. Neither of you know how to fly a vertibird. Aiden, you stay here, and I'll fly our chief to the HQ.
Okay. I'll take care of things here. Get moving.
Alright. I really hope this isn't one of those times where one of them's gonna die.
I
Right.
don't know how stable this vertibird will be.
Yeah, there we
It's better
go.
we stay way under its weight limit. Sorry, but your friend will have to stay here. Pre-flight checks, starting engines.
You sure you know what you're doing here?
Pretty much. I mean, I flew a remote control plane once. These controls don't seem that different. Just bigger. Huh. Yellow blinky light? I think we can ignore that. Okay, hold on tight. Here we go. I think we're good. Leveling off. We're not too far from the HQ. This shouldn't take long. You might want to test that minigun.
Help
Make sure
defend
it
the
works.
checkpoint. I can't. Yep, it works.
We're getting close. I can see the HQ.
Slick! Is that you up there?
It's us, Jacob. We're here to stop that vertibird.
Oh, thank goodness. We're running out of stuff to shoot at that damn thing. But you two need to be careful. I think that vertibird's got
A nuke, we know. But it's not as if we have many options. Okay, I see the enemy vertibird. Get ready on that minigun.
Yep, I see it. I don't think I'm getting very far.
It's pulled away. I'll get us back in range.
Gonna have to get very close.
Hey, I think this thing has missiles. Let me know if you want me to fire them.
Yeah?
Missiles away.
Oh,
Ha! Nailed it.
that's what you meant by fire
Damn,
it.
it's out of range. Hold on.
Come on. What was that?
I'll need a couple of seconds before I can launch a missile again. Back in range. Fire away. I'm on it. Firing missiles. Missile
on.
didn't connect.
Nope. It's out of range.
We're running out of ammo down here. We won't be able to keep that bird away for much longer.
Hold on. We're in range. Fire up the minigun.
What do you mean we're in range? Oh,
You got it. Firing missiles. A missile didn't hit. Hold on tight.
what do you mean hold on tight? What are you doing?
We're in range. Fire up the minigun. Good hit.
Come on, turn, turn,
Hold on tight.
turn.
Missiles away. Oh, damn, we missed. Turbulence. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's happening to the vertibird. Where is it?
Hold on. Back in range. Fire away. Missiles away. Oh, damn, we missed.
Alright, this is getting a little bit tedious. I basically just gotta keep shooting no matter what.
We're close. Fire.
There we
You
go.
got it.
Oh. That's not good. That's really not good.
irrelevant. These men are under my care. If you don't like it, take it up with the chief.
Very funny. Speaking of, how is he? Any changes?
I've done everything I could. But trauma was severe. Only time will tell.
Damn.
What? Huh? I was just... Oh, Slick! You're awake! Thank God! When your vertibird went down, we feared the worst.
Oh
You got
no.
banged up pretty bad in the crash. Your power armor got all dented. Took 3 engineers to pry out of it. You've been
Oh.
out of commission for 3 whole weeks. How you feeling?
My head hurts.
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
Ah, yeah. After the crash, you were suffering from... something cranial pressure. Cassandra had to operate on you. Try not to move around too much. It should help. Now, if you feel enough for it, I believe I owe you a delayed thank you. Thanks to you and Lupe's vertibird heroics, the HQ was spared nuclear annihilation. Well, mostly. There was a bit of radiation to deal with. But the gunners didn't have time to properly arm the bomb, so the fallout was minimal. Good job, Chief. We all owe you our lives. Oh, and before you ask, don't worry. Lupe's fine. No idea what that girl
Okay,
made,
good.
but she managed to come out of the wreck with barely a scratch.
I'm glad. Where's Lupe?
Where is she?
Lupe? I think she's in the Comrade room. She's been covering a few of my shifts for me. You know, I've been down here.
You look tired.
You look tired.
I didn't want you waking up with no one else around. You know?
Well, I'm glad.
I'm glad I got here in time.
You're not the only one. I know you've only just woken up, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but... Well, since your accident, things have... changed out there. The Commonwealth is a mess, and you need to know what's been going on. I'll go gather the rest of the staff, let them know you're awake. So when you're ready, make your way to the meeting room and we could fill you in. And again, it's good to have you back. Things just weren't the same without you.
So, where am I?
Where am I?
Oh, right, of course. You haven't seen this place since we fixed it up. Right now, we're under the HQ, in that new area we found. We needed a bigger infirmary, and the space was free.
Well, it's good to be back.
Glad to be back.
Don't forget to grab your stuff. It's in the locker near your bed. See you in the meeting room.
Pretty sure he just told me not to move around as much, but... Resurgence. Level up. Oh, that's so cool. A faction is born. Attend the meeting. Alright, so do I have everything on me? And I can get Gun Nut 4. So that's nice. I'm forced to walk slow. My gosh, so many people got injured. I don't remember any of the hand movements from the base game. That's good. I love that. I don't have any clothes on.
See? Here's the chief now.
Ah, Jake told us you were up. I'm glad to see it for myself. How are you feeling? Any pain? Dizziness? Nausea? Sensitivity to light, perhaps?
I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, considering that I was the one who put your insides back from the outside, I don't buy the bravado. Ignore your injuries if you wish. Just keep in mind, your head trauma was severe. You still have quite the recovery ahead of you. That said, considering you are walking and talking, and I've yet to see any drool, I'm willing to clear you for light duties.
Well, I hope your noggin's not too scrambled, because we got a lot of info to throw at you. The Commonwealth. Well, it's not in the best shape right now.
What's the situation?
How bad's the situation out there?
Not as bad as it would have been if you hadn't pulled off that stunt with the vertibird.
Shortly after you went down, I took out that last gunner ship. It was a carrier. It was where all those fighters and vertibirds were coming from.
Since then, no more gunners have tried coming in by sea. The outpost worked just as we hoped. It's a good thing we built it when we did.
After our little bomb scare, we took it as a sign we needed some better defenses at the HQ. So if you were to go onto the roof, you'd now find 3 big honking laser cannons. I call them the Bird Busters. Should stop anything nasty from flying too close again.
How are you, Lupe?
How are you feeling?
What, me? I'm fine. Unlike you, I didn't have many injuries from the crash. Guess I'm just lucky, but thanks for asking.
Alright. Anything else?
Was there anything else?
Well, we don't have that vertibird you were flying no more.
Technically, that's not completely true. There are still parts of it outside.
I stand corrected.
Since we now have a hangar, we did think about trying to rebuild it. But we'd need too many parts. Also, since the crash, we've all been kind of busy.
Alright, what about after?
What happened after that?
Well, our luck didn't last long. You may have stopped the gunners from overrunning the Commonwealth and thwarted their bombing of the HQ, but...
But the gunners still had incoming ground troops. Not 2 days later, soldiers marched in south of Murkwater, traveling along those old railway lines.
It all happened so fast. We deployed security personnel to confront them, but the gunners had so many soldiers. We didn't stand a chance. Our only option was to retreat, secure the HQ, the areas around it, and try to create a blockade to slow down this ground invasion.
What happened?
What happened?
It worked. For a time, we held the line. But the gunners had established a foothold and had a lot of reinforcements inbound. Since then, we've had multiple skirmishes. Some won, most lost. With every defeat, the gunners have punched holes in our blockade, pushing forward.
Every day the gunners capture more ground. Not as fast as they would have, invading by sea, but still. Settlements are falling, people are getting hurt.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, Slick. The gunners are back. And they've pretty much declared war on the entire Commonwealth. A war that, right now, the Commonwealth is in no position to win.
Gunners' numbers?
Any idea how many gunners we're talking about?
The number of actual gunners is less than you might expect. I think the bulk of their forces was aboard those ships you blew up. However, it seems they've been busy recruiting outside assistance. Our best estimates say they've at least a few hundred folks fighting for them. They're likely to hire a lot more before this is over.
Gunner-controlled territory?
Where are they holed up?
Latest intel says Murkwater, Vault 95, Somerville, and the Northern Star Wreck are firmly under gunner control. They've also occupied the Poseidon Energy Plant and the old Automatoys factory. Plus, there's a sizable squad active inside of Quincy.
We did try clearing them out of a few places, but within hours, they had reinforcements come in and reclaim the areas.
Gunner reinforcements?
What are these reinforcements supposed to do?
Bolster gunner forces. They've been recruiting heavily. We've seen markings from several known Merc groups, and some we don't recognize.
And it ain't just mercs. Gunners also have themselves attack dogs, robots, captive ferals, even super mutants.
Gunner super mutants? What?
Super mutants?
Yeah, gunner squads with mutant escorts. No idea how they keep them under control, though.
Alright, well, what are the other faction reactions?
What about the other groups out there?
Most of the other major powers in the Commonwealth know what's going on, and in their own way have been fighting back. Well, apart from Diamond City.
The Minutemen?
What about the Minutemen?
Well, I'm sure I don't have to tell you there's no love lost between the Gunners and the Minutemen. And with the castle in their possession, the Minutemen have been quite the thorn in the Gunner side. They've helped hold back a lot of enemy troops. To be frank with you, without the Minutemen, I'm not sure we could have held out as long as we have.
You would have been proud of how they acted in your absence. You certainly set one hell of an example for them to follow.
Alright, so we're really at war.
A war? Really? Is it that bad?
There's been no formal declaration, but yeah, we're at war. And the Gunners, they're wiping the floor with us. They've got greater numbers, better equipment, and a very effective new leader called Captain Lamont.
This new captain is different. Areas the Gunners capture are being ransacked, then occupied, abandoned, or razed to the ground. Captured civilians executed on the spot, or simply made to leave.
It seems Gunner control and dominance is no longer their goal. But what this woman hopes to get out of this war remains a mystery.
What about the motives?
What other reasons do they have?
I don't know. Revenge seems a likely candidate. I mean, we've certainly done enough to royally piss them off.
No, something about that doesn't add up. I mean, we are without a doubt a nuisance to them, but I'm not so sure we're the reason they're doing all this.
Honestly, we're stumped. It's like this woman doesn't even care about the territory or settlements she captures.
Alright, anything else we know about the new leader?
What woman?
Captain Lamont. Besides what Lupe knows and what we've gleaned from a few overheard radio conversations, we don't really know much about her.
When I was still conscripted, I saw her a few times at the plaza. She was only a lieutenant back then. But still, all the other gunners seemed scared of her. And I guess I was too. It was strange. She wasn't big like Berman or angry like Wes. But there was something dangerous about her. I know that Captain Algernon knew her, but we've already tried contacting him. He never responded.
Alright. You guys got any ideas of what we can do? Because right now it seems like basically I just gotta go in and kill a lot of gunners wherever I go.
What do we do now?
We fight back, and we win. Stupid answer, I know, but your question was kinda stupid too.
Teresa's right. Our only way out of this is to fight.
I'm curious, Jake, just what is it you think we've been doing up until now?
We've been fighting with everything we have. It just hasn't been enough. Despite everything we put together, we're no match for an invading army. Hell, even with the support of some of your friends, we're still struggling.
I hate to say it, but Jake's right. Sure, we have security personnel, but they're not soldiers. They can't handle this. They can't win a war.
Help from friends?
Friends?
Yeah, you know, the Minutemen. You being their general and all, they've been doing everything they can to assist us.
Alright, we gotta do
There must be
something.
something we can do.
If soldiers are what we need, why don't we just start training our own? Form a military. I'm sure there's something Aiden could do, given his background.
That's a good suggestion. But with things the way they are, Aiden's already got his hands full.
Kid's right. I've got more than enough on my plate. Can't split my focus. And training an entire military, that's no simple task.
Outside hire?
Any idea where I can find someone?
I think the Chief's got the right idea. Why don't we just recruit some other specialists to build and lead our military? Problem solved.
Yes. Yes. That could work. Besides ourselves and our allies, we do know there are other groups fighting back against the Gunners. Perhaps we could approach the leader of one of these groups? Ask if they'd consider joining us.
Now you're talking. And I got just the person in mind. His name's Salvador, an old acquaintance of mine. He's ex-military, knows how to fight, knows how to train soldiers. He'd be perfect for the job.
Wait, I know that name. Captain Algernon was trying to find Salvador? He wanted his help to stop Wes. He spoke very highly of him.
His qualifications?
What makes you think he can do this?
I spent about a year traveling with Salvador, and another guy. Sal was a skilled fighter, but despite being able to take down a room of bad guys by himself, he always preferred working in a team. He'd treat every fight like a mini war. always creating a new plan of attack for us to follow. And to his credit, usually his plans worked. He's got a real knack for the whole command and strategy thing. I can't think of a better candidate to lead a military.
Alright. That's a good idea. Let's hire Salvador to be our military expert. Would prefer Captain Algernon, but
We can always use a new recruit.
Can't argue with that. Only problem is, I don't know where to find him right now. We haven't exactly kept in regular contact.
I'm all for us bringing on this Salvador guy. But first, it sounds like we need some information on his whereabouts.
Oh, Mr. Theron. I mean, when Captain Algernon was looking for Salvador, he mentioned sending some of his men to Mr. Ron's to buy information. I don't know if he found anything, but if he did, I bet Mr. Ron would be happy to share it with us.
That's a good idea, Lupe. Slick, do you feel up to paying the Ron a visit? See if he's got any info on this Salvador? The trip might do you some good. Let you get some fresh air, stretch your legs a little.
yeah, I could use the air.
I could use some fresh air.
I'll go too. No offense, Chief, but I think it's best someone keeps an eye on you, at least for the time being.
All right, just be careful. The roads aren't exactly safe right now.
Keep your wits about you. Despite our best efforts, gunner squads are still slipping past our blockades.
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
A message from the security
All right.
team.
Let's go
And now for our fact of the day.
recruit Salvador.
Boston was founded in 1630.
Man, I love
by
this.
Puritan settlers from an English
I
town.
can't express to you how much I love this entirely new campaign for Fallout 4. Because the settlement system was only really used in like the Minutemen's stuff, and it was very bland. Now this is completely different. I'm so happy to have it. Hey, Mr. Theron.
Hello there. Did it just get cooler in here? Well. Look who's back. They say cats have 9 lives. You gotta be down to at least 6 by now. Glad to see you again, cool cat.
Good to see you too.
Thanks. You too.
And if it isn't Miss Fortunato.
Huh. Surprised you remember me.
The Ron never forgets a client. Although, if you're here to collect on that info, I'm afraid I've not yet found it.
No, I'm not here for that. Not today. We need information on something else. A while back, we think some gunners came asking you about a guy named Salvador. Maybe asking where they could find him?
Teresa's info request. Hold on. Let's quick save just in case. Teresa's?
Don't worry about it. It was just a personal thing.
Alright, well, info on Salvador?
What did you find?
Yeah, I remember. 2 gunner goons said they were representing some captain and needed to find your Salvador. The same 2 guys who later gave me a beatdown. So I'd spill the beans on Jake. Anyway, seemed like those hoodlums forgot all about their info request. That, or they just had bigger fish to fry. But the Ron sure didn't forget. Oh no! I kept my ears peeled and my eyes open. And wouldn't you know it, you'll never guess who's made a return to the Commonwealth.
Salvador?
Oh, okay, maybe you can guess.
Why were the gunners looking for Salvador?
What did they want?
I'm a little fuzzy on the specifics, but the request was made on behalf of a Captain Algernon, former Big Cheese of the Gunners. I understand that you and he are on friendly terms these days. If you see the captain around, maybe you can ask him yourself. But if I had to speculate, before all this Lamont business, Algernon and the late Captain West were in some kind of power struggle. My bet is that old Algae Boy was seeking allies to gain an upper hand. He must have thought Salvador would have made for a good candidate.
Alright. Well, where is he?
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
If my sources are correct, Salvador was last spotted camping along the Charles River, near a makeshift crossing known as Cutler Bend. But if you're planning to go find this guy, I'd advise caution. Apparently, he was not alone.
Alright. You got any more info on him?
Any more info on the target?
Not much. I know the guy's been around for a while, but I found surprisingly little in the way of details on him.
Nah, Sal's what you call a closed book. Kept his cards real tight to his chest. Jerk wouldn't even tell me how old he was. Made planning birthday parties a real pain.
But what I do know is that the name Salvador is one that's given both raider types and lawmen the heebie-jeebies. From what I can gather, Sal doesn't play favorites. If you get on his bad side, he appears more than willing to give you a hard time.
Alright. Any news on the Commonwealth?
You must know everything that's going on around the Commonwealth.
If I didn't, the Ron wouldn't be much of an information broker, now would he? Although, I sometimes wouldn't mind knowing a little less. The Ron knows what happens during war. This conflict with the Gunners, it's going to get worse before it gets better. War's got a way of changing folks. Here's hoping we all make it out of this debacle without too many uncool scars.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks for the warning.
Thank you for using the Ron's Information Emporium, where, for a friend, information is always on the house.
All right, we got a location. Let's go find Salvador.
Alright. Looks like we gotta find Salvador.
Check out this camp. Looks like we're not the only ones doing some fighting.
Yeah. Seems like Salvador's got some friends. Hey.
Hold it! State your business.
This camp, it's Salvador's, right? I'm an old friend. We need to talk to him.
You can enter. Just keep your hands where we can see them.
Alright. Finally, I'll stop running around. Freaking out the cinematic camera. Salvador.
I've been looking for you.
Hey, Sal. Sure been a while. How you doing?
Teresa, it's agreeable to see you again.
Oh, wow.
Agreeable?
I didn't expect such an emotional outburst from you, of all people. Try to contain yourself, please.
Still making jokes, I see.
Yeah, well...
He's a robot.
Someone's gotta take the
synth.
starch out of your shirt.
Hello to you. I am Salvador.
Can we talk?
Can I talk to you?
Evidently, you can. I recognize you. You're the one who's been encouraging people to rebuild, using ASAMs. You're also the one responsible for inciting the Gunners, destabilizing an entire region, and throwing countless lives into turmoil.
Yeah, sorry about that.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. I wish it hadn't happened.
I understand your feelings, but regret alone doesn't undo the damage.
Ugh, come on, Sal. Don't start pinning all that disrupting the balance crap on us. It's the Gunners who started this war. We just fought back. Besides, looking around this little camp of yours, seems like you're preparing to dish out a little turmoil of your own.
Our goal is not turmoil, Teresa. What we strive for is equilibrium. I don't know why the Gunners started this war, but the chaos needs to end, and I intend to stop it.
Should've known you couldn't just sit back and let the Gunners run rampant. Still, didn't expect you to have a camp and crew all ready to go.
Well, stop the Gunners, how?
What's your plan exactly?
Preemptive attacks, guerrilla strikes, hitting the Gunners hard, fast, and with surgical precision. Whatever it takes to restore order.
Jeez. Tell that to Aiden and you'll have a friend for life.
This camping people.
What is this place? Who are these people?
This is one of our war camps. We've been using ASAM sensors to construct them on an as-needed basis. The ASAMs have proven to be an invaluable tool to me and my troops. As for the people, they were civilians, mercs, scavvers, or traitors. But now, they follow orders. They're willing to lay down their lives to protect something bigger than themselves. Now, they're soldiers.
Well, we need your help.
I'm here because I need your help.
You want my help. To what end?
Like I said, we're fighting back against the Gunners. Something it looks like we have in common. But in order to win this war, we're gonna need a proper military. And we're gonna need someone to take charge of it. Someone like you.
Will you work with me?
Yeah, what do you say? Want to work for me?
I see. Intriguing.
What is this?
But no.
What? No. What do you mean, no?
I mean, I have no interest in joining you or leading your military. As you can see, I already have soldiers under my command, and a plan to repel the Gunners.
What, these guys? What have you got, like 10 men? Salvador, you're good, but you're not that good. You can't expect to fight the Gunners with just a handful of troops. You want to make a difference in this war? Then you need us. And we need you.
Out of respect for Teresa, I'll hear you out. Make your case. Why should I join with you?
Well, because we care.
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
The Chief ain't lying. Remember what we had back in the day? That's what we're all about. Helping the Commonwealth.
Those days are long behind us, Teresa. And this conflict with the Gunners is serious. It'll take more than brute force, dumb luck, or bravado to win.
Will you just listen. We're putting together something real here, Sal. We got settlements, resources, manpower, a headquarters. And despite lacking ideal means, we've been holding our own against the Gunners. With someone like you on our side, we can turn the tide of this war.
Your reasoning is compelling. Very well. Show me. Demonstrate your genuine concern. Show me you're willing to risk yourself for the sake of others.
If that's what it takes.
If that's what it takes, fine.
I realize you may find this frustrating. Nevertheless, it'll be in your best interest to abandon a negative mindset.
I didn't
The
have
Gunners
one.
have their sights on a location northeast of here. They intend to seize it, to bolster their war effort. My intention was to engage the Gunners upon arrival, direct my men to clear them out, and then secure the area from being retaken. However, I propose you take charge of this attack instead. Prove to me your skills extend beyond mere discourse, and experience firsthand the methods required to achieve victory in this war.
Alright. Gunner war effort?
What war effort?
The Gunners are doing more than simple land annexation. Their movements appear guided by underlying strategy. If my intuition is correct, it won't be long before you observe the meaning behind my words.
Attack tactics?
Let's talk about tactics.
While I don't doubt your proficiency in combat, or your competence to direct subordinates, commanding an entire squad of soldiers necessitates an entirely different skill set. So, I hope you're ready to learn.
Alright, I'll join Salvador.
I'm ready.
Good. Teresa, I request that you stay here. I need to appraise whether the chief can manage without your input.
Yeah, I get it. I'll keep out of your hair. Just make sure you don't play too rough with him, alright?
Come with me. We need to do some reconnaissance.
Alright. Follow Salvador. So, you kind of gotta go before I can follow you. Is this place that you're talking about, or is it a different place? Oh, is it the train station? Alright, are you done? Okay, no, you're not done. Where are we going? Okay. Are you turning again? No, you're not. Why did you stop? Which, by the way, if you guys didn't notice, whenever he was talking, he had a weird eyeball. That's what makes me think that he's at the very least android, but I think he's a synth. Maybe he's an ex-Courser. Oh. Alright, quick saved. Really? Die. 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 There we go. Come on, bro. Salvador. 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 Quick saved. There we go. Gonna pick up ammo. Hey, shotgun shells.
Right. This is the spot. Before we begin, I wish to apologize if I had seemed uncivil. In the words of Teresa, I am not a people person. And these past few weeks have been taxing.
Taxing?
You sound troubled.
In times of conflict, losses are inevitable. It is simply the way of things. Obsessing over what could have been serves no purpose.
Apology unnecessary.
You don't need to apologize. You haven't done anything wrong.
Thank you. I appreciate your tolerance. Your presence here was unexpected, and you've caught me off balance. However, war is often unpredictable, and one should adapt accordingly. If you're serious about wanting to help the Commonwealth, the very least I can do is demonstrate the finer points in the art of warfare, if you're ready to follow my instructions.
Alright, I'm listening.
Sure, I'm all ears.
Your ears are only half the equation. Direct your gaze to the dock ahead. That is the gunner's objective. A few days prior, a small vessel ferrying soldiers passed by this region. They'll be making their way back down the river any time now. Here, take these.
Binoculars.
Now, scout the area and mark it for assault. That way, my troops will know where we want them to engage. Go ahead. Use the binoculars to observe and then mark the docks. Proceed
And
as
point
instructed.
at an enemy, dwarf,
Utilize
or
the binoculars.
flagpole. And mark location. Alright, hold on. Look through binoculars and point at an enemy, door, or flagpole to mark the location. Alright.
To mark the docks by the river.
Marking targets is done by holding LT and hovering over the target for a moment. You may mark multiple targets in a single location. Using RT will clear all current marked targets and unmark the locations set as targets for assault. Thanks for the warning, don't clear my targets. Alright.
There. Now any soldiers under your command will know exactly where you want them to strike. With that done, the next step is... Hold on. Can you see that? It's the gunners.
Yep.
About time they arrived. Now, let's hold our ground for the moment. Study their actions. Much can be learned merely by observing. Those super mutants should occupy them for at least several minutes. This presents an ideal opportunity for you to tag the gunners. Use the binoculars again, but this time, mark a few of the gunner soldiers. Proceed when ready.
Alright. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Got that one. Oh, there was one more. Ah, there is one more. There we go.
Good work. Now we can easily keep track of their movements. That's enough recon. Time to launch our attack. You'll need to signal my troops. So here, take this. Merely fire that flare gun into the air, then we can begin.
Alright. Flare gun. Let's put that up there. Actually, no. Let's put it all the way up there.
What are you waiting for? Use the flare gun.
I did.
You see that? My troops have responded. A white flare would indicate they're not able to come, requiring us to abandon the attack. Fortunately, their flare is red. This signifies that they are en route and will be waiting for us just beyond the designated attack zone. Let's head to the rendezvous point. Then we can proceed with our attack.
Okay, cool. Meet up at the rendezvous point.
We need to meet with my troops.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Meeting with your troops. You're the one that has to go faster. Wipe out the pier. Are we good to go?
All right, everything's
Okay,
in place. Now to engage and eradicate the entrenched hostiles. Me and my men will follow your lead. Proceed at your discretion.
Alright, what do I do?
What do I need to do again?
Typically, an assault involves more extensive preparation. However, on this occasion, my troops and I have already dealt with those concerns. All that's left to do now is to assault the target. Now, are you ready or not?
Yes, let's attack.
You heard the man. Let's move. One less to worry about.
Let's go. Hidden. Detected.
We got trouble.
There we go. And I can't hit that guy. Alright, go. And you, and... There we go, critical strike. Ow. Ow. Go. Legendary. What in the world does he have? There we go. Automatic induction pistol. Picked up one of those. What did I fail? Victory stats 8, 12 kills, 1 injury. Oh, this is a cool cinematic. Alright, now how do I get out of the cinematic? Alright. I can just do the Pip-Boy thing. Speak to Salvador.
Excuse me.
I seldom find myself impressed. But that assault, it was almost flawless. Clearly, you're well-versed in the ways of combat.
That's gotta be the first time I've ever heard you give someone such high praise. But you ain't wrong. The Chief's one of the best.
Opinion of me?
Has your opinion improved?
I'm not quite sure, but there is something about you. I'm just uncertain of what that might be.
So, what now?
So, what now?
Regardless of how well the assault went, the important part is that we successfully countered the gunners. My troops can now secure this area, ensuring no hostiles can reclaim it. For the time being, this location will remain safely under our control.
So, has the Chief passed your little test? Are you willing to join us now or what?
Maybe.
Oh, come on, Sal. Drop the whole mysterious routine and just tell us straight.
Come with me. I have something to show you.
He's not changed one bit. We better follow him. It's the only way we're gonna get some kind of answer.
Wait, where'd he go?
It seems the gunners had already started to unload their cargo.
Yeah, we can see that. So, what are we looking at here?
Jet fuel. The gunners use it to power their Stingray bombers.
You mean those fighter jet things? You know all about those. We already had a few try to take us out.
Was a surprise attack.
We were totally outgunned.
That falls in line with standard gunner tactics. Strike fast, hit hard. The gunners have been utilizing their Stingrays to conduct aerial bombardments all across the Commonwealth. Fortunately, their operations have been limited. After a single bombing run, a fighter must return to base to resupply munitions and fuel. It's a weakness, one the gunners are working to rectify.
Rectify Stingray weakness?
What makes you assume that?
It's no assumption. I've seen firsthand the gunners' efforts to overcome these limitations. The fuel barrels here all but confirm it.
Well, we need to impede them.
There must be some way to slow them down.
The gunners are attempting to set up a forward operating base inside the Commonwealth. If they succeed, it would allow their bombers to resupply at much greater frequency and speed, drastically tipping the scales in their favor. But if you assist me in preventing this, then I will join you. I'll lead your military. However, I have one more condition. Or rather, a request.
Alright, I'm listening.
Yeah, I'll hear you out.
If I join you, I ask that you adhere to a clear code of conduct. One that, above all, focuses on restoring stability to the Commonwealth. If I ever feel you stray too far from this, you can be sure I'll be reevaluating our association. Those are my terms. Do you agree to them?
I'm quick saving because I don't know what this red check will be. Your terms?
Why is that so important?
I reserve the right to withhold my personal motives.
Alright, fine. Yeah, we'll do it together.
You stick with me, I promise. We'll bring about the change you've been looking for.
I'll hold you to that. Very well. I'll debrief my men and then proceed to your command center. I will, see you later, Chief.
All right. It's about time you came around. It'll be good to have you with us, Sal. I'll take Salvador back to HQ and make all the introductions and stuff. Come find us in the meeting room when you're ready. Bye for now.
Alright. Nice. Let's go and fast travel back to Sanctuary. Alright, let's go and check out...
Help!
Wait, what?
Excuse me.
Help! Help! They got RT. I need a manager. Are you the manager?
Sure?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on Red Rocket 1518. My pal RT and I were pulling a night shift at the Red Rocket 1409. Some hooligans barged in there with their switchblades and ran me off. But not RT. I thought he ran off when I did, but they took him captive. He's still at the Red Rocket 1409. Please, you have got to get him back.
Alright, fine. I'll be happy to help.
I'll take care of it.
I saw the hooligans take RT to an underground storage unit near Red Rocket 1409. They said something about gambling and bets? Here, take my bandana. That way RT will know I sent you. If you get RT back, I'll put in a transfer for 1518. Don't worry, I'll smooth it over with my store.
Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Captive. Gunner Sergeant. A quick save. Please, quick save. Thank you. Because right now it doesn't say that they're hostile.
Excuse me.
Are they not mad at me? Come on, there we go. Alright, now, alright, the captives aren't mad at me. It's only the gunners. Oh my gosh! Okay. That's not good. Do I have something that does more damage than that? Not really. Except for my bat, which I can't really use too much. Alright, you're good to attack. You're good to attack. Oh my gosh. Alright, heal again. Yep. I've only got 8 bullets left. Combat inhibitor. Nope, no thank you.
Analyzing hostile. Calculating kill probability.
Are you kidding me? He went invisible?
Kilo, India, Lima, Lima.
Alright, hold on. Gonna try something. Nope, nope, nope. Heal. Alright, let's see. Because right now I'm not seeing any way.
Programs to efficiently terminate human combatants.
Alright, come on. Okay. Nope. Still back down. There we go. Gunner Gutsy. Where's this one? Out here? Yes. Ow. Nope. Okay.
Getting tired.
Nope. Heal. Heal. More. Still can't hit him. There we go. It crashed. You gotta be kidding me. How am I supposed to reclaim this? Let's talk to somebody.
Please, let me go.
You're free. I just freed you. Piper?
Piper.
Heading my way?
You know
Never mind.
Never mind.
You know where to find me.
This is annoying me. Alright. When enemies are nearby. Where's an enemy? Alright, there's still an enemy up there apparently. So, that might be what I have to kill. Captive. Alright. Are we good now? I really don't like not being able to use my settlements.
I'm glad we finally have the makings of a real military.
You did well fighting with what you have, but it was insufficient for the task.
So, Salvador, now that we're more established, what do you think our chances are? Are we now able to repel the gunners?
No, not by a long shot.
What Sal?
Salvador and Teresa brought us all up to Sounds like you did a good job out there. We finally have a military.
This headquarters of yours is impressive. I expected much less. I let our troops know that they can stop here to resupply and get some R&R. But one of them asked a question that I didn't have an answer to. What exactly is our group called? What's our name?
We don't have a name.
We don't have one.
Then I'd recommend you pick something.
A name? You really think we need one?
Don't underestimate the impact of a name. It's more than just a label. It offers identity. It helps foster familiarity. It provides a window to who you are and what you do. Why do you think Fiona named our group the Nightingales?
That's a good point. It would probably help more than just our troops if people knew who we are. What do you think, Chief? What should we call ourselves?
I want to pick the faction name.
Let me think.
Badlanders, Bloatflies, Commonwealth Curators, Enforcers, Harvesters, the Masons, the Minutemen, of course, Practitioners, Rangers, Rovers, the Academy, the Battalion, the Cabal, the Coalition, the Syndicate, the Union. Huh. The Union. Yep.
The Union. I like that. All right then. From now on, that's who we are.
I can't believe we're wasting time picking a name when there are far more important things to be dealing with.
Something bothering you?
What is it that's bothering you?
We've got captive gunners here, at the HQ. They're injured, so Cassandra's been treating them in the infirmary. And once they're well again, she intends to simply let them go free.
The Nightingales operated under the practice of catch and release. It served us well, and I see no reason to change how I do things now.
Those gunners are the enemy. They should be locked up.
Aiden's problem?
What's your problem?
Do I really have to spell this out? They're the enemy. If we release them, we're just bolstering gunner forces for no good reason. Not to mention, these gunners are being treated for injuries sustained from attacking our people. Treating them is a waste of resources and an insult to those that died fighting them.
A waste of resources, you say? And I suppose when you incarcerate these men, you will feed them what exactly? Air?
Cassandra's view?
What's your opinion?
I don't act out of some savior complex. We are at war. And in war, there are rules. Ones I hope we'll abide by, even if the enemy doesn't. There's a value to releasing these gunners. They're bound to spread word of their loss and our mercy. Besides, do you really want to waste manpower guarding and feeding prisoners?
Releasing them just means we expend more resources fighting them again. We'd waste less by keeping them confined. Providing we stopped squandering chems and meds on them.
Alright, just calm down.
Calm down. Let's talk about it.
I don't need placation. What we need are some actual decisions on this.
As you can see so far, each department head has been directing their division according to their own whims. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it does mean we've lacked a particular focus. And that disagreements like this have been likely to occur.
Alright.
Alright, let's hear it. What's on your mind?
Well, you see, back in Vault 81, the Overseer would decide on things such as how we spent our resources, regulated trade, or our stance with external threats. Even if I didn't always agree with the Overseer's position, the Vault was better off with everyone pulling in the same direction, following the same rules. Perhaps now is a good time to decide on our policies. A formal guideline set by yourself so everyone knows what's expected of them.
Alright, I like it.
I like it.
I thought you might. I hope you don't mind, but whilst you're all yammering away, I took the liberty of doing a little programming on this terminal. There. I've added the ability for you to make decisions on any policies we might come up with. Go ahead, give it a try.
Alright. It's gonna take me a little bit to get over there. Allow your empire to hold enemy soldiers captive. Okay. That would probably be best on the island, but all people deserve freedom and our doctors must not pass judgment. We reserve our supplies for our own people. There aren't enough to maintain prisons. Let's do the first option. Treat and release enemy soldiers captured at the end of battle will be treated for wounds using medical services and chem supplies. After they are treated, they will be set free.
Good. Common sense prevails.
Nicely done. I'll make sure that terminal gets updated anytime we have a new policy, or whenever we have new options for a pre-existing policy. So whenever you want to enact something new, just use this terminal to call a department meeting. That way, we can all hear about the changes you'd like to make, and maybe offer some suggestions of our own.
Oh, I'm sure some of us will be more than eager to let you know our thoughts on stuff. Don't you worry about that.
Of course, at the end of the day, regardless of our opinions, the choice is yours. After all, you're the chief.
Good to know.
That's good to know.
If you've got the space, I could use a work area.
Of course. I'm sure the chief could find somewhere for you to set up. For now, let's get back to what we're all doing. Meeting adjourned.
Once I've settled in, we should speak.
Advisor meetings. Activate the terminal on desk to call an advisor meeting. This will gather your faction's leaders and allies for discussing changes to your faction's ideology.
I hear you're the new general of the Minutemen.
Oh, yes.
Well, they can do a lot worse.
I know little about them.
Hangar level unlocked. Cool.
But
Look,
I
General.
understand you lead them
Yeah?
now?
What do you want?
This is good, I think.
Alright, so... Yes, for meeting? I don't figure this will do anything, but I wanted to call everybody just in case. Manage ideology. Regarding guards in vassal settlements. Answer: soldiers should move in after combat and take up guard roles. Change answer. Ideology: you must set your faction's values by answering questions regarding how your group should feel about a variety of issues. These choices will determine rules your people follow, as well as who your natural allies and enemies are. How does the Union feel about guards in vassal settlements? I'll personally delegate guards to vassals if I see it. If I see fit. No. Go back. While in an advisor meeting, activate the desk terminal again to access the ideology menu. After choosing an option, your advisors will comment on how they feel about your decision to try and steer you in different directions. No decision will make everyone happy. Next. You may change your answers before leaving the meeting or call a new meeting to change your answers in the future. When you are satisfied with your decisions, activate the door in the meeting room to end the meeting. Civilian defense expectations. Civilians should leave combat to soldiers. Few details. Flee. During raids, civilians will flee to safety to avoid injury, leaving the defense up to the soldiers. Civilians will be part of the defense team against raids, risking injury to defend their homes. Change answer. I really don't want to force the civilians to fight. I don't want to force them to not fight. So, you know what? Civilians should always fight.
Not the best choice you could have made.
This policy seems promising.
This could disadvantage us.
Could we think about some other options, maybe?
This will only come back to bite you.
I'd advise against that.
This don't seem like the right choice for us.
Okay, so, no. Next decision. Change answer. Leave it to the soldiers.
Not perfect, but let's try.
I'm willing to explore the potential of this.
I have confidence this decision will prove beneficial.
Yeah, that seems all right.
Oh, I certainly approve of this.
I reckon that's got some real potential.
That policy's got a nice ring to it.
Medical treatment priority where all equal treatment is given out indiscriminately. Yes. What's the details though? Soldiers first, civilians first. Equal access. No. There will be no discrimination. There we go. Enemy soldier treatment. Those who take up arms against us must be eliminated. A few details. Allowed to flee after an assault. Surviving enemy soldiers will be allowed to flee. Capture after an assault. Surviving enemy soldiers will be made prisoners. Kill on sight. Enemy soldiers will be killed. I'm gonna leave that how it is. I gotta get back in this thing. Alright. So, we've run into the issue of we don't have nearly as many supplies as what we need. We need to go buy aluminum or something. But, I feel like this is going to be fun. Or at least it can very well be fun. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends, share the series. Down in the description you can find my brother's channel, he edits all my videos. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. God bless you.
Do you even have a plan?